Did Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of ancient Egypt, truly possess the allure and brilliance that legends claim? This question has intrigued historians, archaeologists, and enthusiasts alike for centuries. Cleopatra, a figure whose name is synonymous with beauty, power, and tragedy, remains an enigma wrapped in the gilded pages of history. Often portrayed as a seductive siren, the reality of Cleopatra is far more complex and intriguing. Misconceptions abound, painting her as merely a beguiling beauty. Yet, her reign was marked by astute political maneuvering and intellectual prowess. Our journey into her life is not just to revisit the tales told by Greek and Roman historians, but to delve deeper, to uncover the real Cleopatra, the woman behind the legend. We aim to shed light on her story, to go beyond the myths and bring forth the truth of her life, her reign, and her impact on the world. Join us as we unravel the life of this timeless icon, starting from her birth. Born in 69 BC, Cleopatra VII was not originally destined for the throne. She was born into the Ptolemaic dynasty, a family of Greek origin that ruled Egypt after the death of Alexander the Great. The dynasty was known for its internal strife and power struggles, setting the stage for a tumultuous childhood for Cleopatra. Yet, amid the chaos, a young Cleopatra thrived. She was not just a pretty face. She was highly educated, steeped in politics, and fluent in several languages. She had a sharp mind that absorbed knowledge like a sponge, and a spirit that refused to bow to adversity. In the unstable political climate of her time, Cleopatra's intelligence was her greatest asset. Her early life was a crucible that forged her into a woman of strength and wit, unbeknownst to the world around her. Little did anyone know, the young Cleopatra would soon rise to rule Egypt. At a tender age of 18, Cleopatra ascended to the throne. Life as she knew it was about to take a drastic turn. The circumstances leading up to her ascension were far from ordinary. Her father, Pharaoh Ptolemy XIV, had fled Egypt due to a revolt, leaving the kingdom in disarray. Upon his death, the mantle of leadership fell on Cleopatra and her younger brother, Ptolemy XIII, as co-rulers. The early reign of Cleopatra was fraught with tension and intrigue. The siblings were thrust into a power struggle, a volatile game of political chess, each vying for full control of the kingdom. Their relationship, already strained by their father's departure, became even more complicated. Cleopatra, intelligent and politically savvy, was keenly aware of the delicate situation she was navigating. The challenges she faced were monumental. The kingdom was in turmoil, the economy was in decline, and the looming threat of Rome's influence was ever present. Yet despite these obstacles, Cleopatra proved to be a formidable ruler. She was fluent in several languages and was the first Ptolemaic ruler to learn the Egyptian language, earning the respect and admiration of her subjects. She initiated economic reforms to stabilize the kingdom and sought to restore Egypt's former glory. But her determination and resilience came at a cost. Her brother, threatened by her increasing popularity and power, orchestrated a coup forcing Cleopatra into exile. But this was not the end for the young queen. She was far from defeated. Cleopatra, with her indomitable spirit, was already devising a plan to regain her throne, a plan that would involve the most powerful empire of the time, Rome. In the midst of chaos, Cleopatra's reign was just beginning. Her ascension to power was not just the rise of a queen, but also the birth of a legend. Cleopatra's early reign was a testament to her strength, intelligence, and determination, setting the stage for one of the most fascinating stories of the ancient world. Cleopatra's reign was marked by her complex relationships with Rome. As the sun set on the reign of Cleopatra, the horizon of Rome rose, its glittering influence infiltrating all corners of her kingdom. But Rome wasn't merely a distant power. Its tendrils were entwined with Cleopatra's life in the most intimate ways. In the heart of this intricate web were two men, Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. Julius Caesar, the Roman general, entered Cleopatra's life at a crucial juncture. Their alliance was not just a romantic liaison, it was a strategic move that allowed her to reclaim her throne. Caesar's military might, coupled with Cleopatra's political acumen, formed a formidable force. This alliance was sealed in the most profound way possible. the birth of their son, Caesarion. Cleopatra's relationship with Caesar wasn't just about power, it was also about learning. She observed Rome's governance and incorporated its strengths into her rule. The strategic alliance had a profound effect on Egypt's relationship with Rome, moving it from a subjugated state to an influential ally. But the death of Caesar brought another Roman into Cleopatra's life, Mark Antony. Their relationship was not just about love, it was a partnership of equals. Antony, a triumvir of Rome, found in Cleopatra a kindred spirit, a ruler as ambitious as he was. Their union bore fruit in the form of 3 children and a shared dream of an Eastern Roman Empire. But Rome wasn't ready for this. The political machinations of Octavian, Antony's rival, painted Cleopatra as a threat to Roman sovereignty. The love story of Antony and Cleopatra became a tale of war, leading to their tragic end. Cleopatra's relationships with these 2 Romans were not mere footnotes in history. They were the catalysts that shaped her reign and influenced the relationship between 2 of the ancient world's most powerful entities. But as with all great stories, Cleopatra's had a tragic end. Cleopatra's life took a dramatic turn when Rome declared war on Egypt. A tale that starts with the intricate dance of power and politics now spirals into a tragic saga of war and loss. The Roman Empire, once a trusted ally, turned against Egypt, igniting a conflict that would become Cleopatra's final battlefield. Mark Antony, Cleopatra's beloved and Rome's renegade, stood by her side, their fates entwined in this dangerous game of thrones. Yet the winds of war were not in their favor. The Battle of Actium, a naval confrontation that echoed the clash of titans, saw Antony's forces crumble against those of his rival, Octavian. This crushing defeat marked a turning point, pushing Antony towards the edge, where he would ultimately meet his end, succumbing to the sharp kiss of his own sword, believing falsely that Cleopatra had already perished. The queen, however, was not yet ready to abandon her throne or her life. In the face of adversity, she sought refuge within the walls of her mausoleum, a sanctuary amidst the chaos. Yet as Octavian's grip tightened around Alexandria, Cleopatra's options dwindled and despair loomed. The tale of her death is one shrouded in mystery and speculation. Some say she chose to end her life, unable to bear the thought of being paraded through Rome as a trophy of war. The legend tells of a venomous asp delivered in a basket of figs, its lethal bite sealing Cleopatra's fate. Yet this account remains unverified, adding another layer of enigma to her already elusive life story. In the end, the resilient queen who once held the world in her grasp found herself at the mercy of a cruel twist of fate. She who had been born to rule had now fallen, her life extinguished, her kingdom lost. With her death, the era of pharaohs came to an end. Cleopatra's life may have ended, but her legacy endured. This last pharaoh of Egypt left an indelible imprint, not just on her own realm, but on the world at large. Her reign, marked by astute political maneuvering and a unique blend of strength and charm, shifted the course of history. In the sands of time, Cleopatra emerged as an icon, a woman of formidable intelligence and political acumen. Her strategic alliances with Rome's most powerful men, Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, were born not just from romantic entanglements, but from calculated decisions to strengthen her rule and secure Egypt's sovereignty. Yet, Cleopatra is perhaps most famously remembered in the realm of arts, literature, and popular culture. From Shakespeare's Antony and Cleopatra to Hollywood's silver screen, she has been immortalized as a symbol of beauty, power, and intrigue. Her kohl-rimmed eyes and exotic allure have become synonymous with the mystique of ancient Egypt, shaping our perception of this fascinating era. Beyond her portrayal, Cleopatra's intelligence and leadership skills have left a lasting influence. Her vision for Egypt, her diplomatic strategies, and her ability to navigate through political turmoil serve as a testament to her extraordinary capabilities as a ruler. She was a woman who dared to exert power in a male-dominated world, leaving a blueprint for future generations of female leaders. Cleopatra's legacy extends beyond the confines of her kingdom. She is a global icon, a figure that continues to captivate and inspire. Her story transcends time, reminding us of the power of ambition, the allure of charisma, and the enduring impact of a well-played political strategy. Cleopatra's name has echoed through the corridors of time, her story woven into the tapestry of history. She remains a symbol of resilience, power, and beauty, a testament to the enduring fascination of her life and reign. Cleopatra, a woman of beauty, intelligence, and power, continues to captivate us millennia after her reign.